field today, and yesterday we had an absolute hammer of a buck in here. Really good looking 10-pointer. This is him right here. So he's actually been in here the last 2 nights. So yesterday he was in here about 7:30. The day before was like 8:30. So hopefully today he comes through a little bit earlier. We still have a little bit of shooting left. But regardless, we had deer out here all afternoon yesterday, so fingers crossed we have deer out here doing the same thing this evening. I'm feeling pretty good. It's literally the exact same weather conditions tonight as what there was yesterday, so I'm feeling really good, and fingers crossed we can get it done tonight and we can run an arrow through this big buck. Also, I don't think I already told you guys this, but I moved my trail camera that I had over here on the corner of this bean field as well, and I made a mock scrape yesterday, and obviously this 10-pointer was in it yesterday, and then another littler buck was in it, and then a couple does went and checked it out too, so it seemed to have piqued their interest, to say the least. So I forgot to mention that, and that's like probably 40 yards away from us. I can't necessarily see it from where the blind is right now, but I didn't want to go jack around and move the blind today, but I likely will be moving it here in the near future, just over this way a little bit, kind of tucking it into the weeds. So, but I forgot to tell you guys that earlier. Yesterday the deer started coming out at around 7, so it's about 6:10, so we'll see what happens. Well, if it is gonna happen, it's gotta happen quick, because we have 19 minutes left of shooting light. And realistically, well, we're on a field, so I'll probably be able to see my pen the whole time. But alright guys, so we are back out in the blind, back-to-back days. We had good wind. So yesterday was not super cash money how things panned out with that big buck. So I got reasonable footage. I think I got like 10 to 15 seconds of good footage, because I was selfish and I was watching him through the binos myself. But regardless, he came out of this thicket over here at like 85 yards. Literally 2 minutes before shooting light went out, so that really sucks. I was able to get a little bit of footage of him, and it was cool to actually see him, but I got stuck in the blind for like 30 minutes because he was just out here feeding in the field, and I got to watch him for a while with the binos, which was awesome. But he ended up, I had my phone facing up, like laying on my lap here, and I think someone texted me. I think it illuminated the inside of the blind last night, just enough for him to not like it. Because he was completely relaxed the whole time he was out there until that one little thing. Then he looked at me, kind of trotted back to where he came out of the thicket at. Blew a couple times and took off back over there. So we'll see if he still hangs out today and if he's back. But regardless, the bucks are starting to be moving a lot more. My camera's been a lot more active, but he was a freaking stud. Like, I'd probably say he's definitely 140s, but he would probably break 150, I think. He's pretty wide, but I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, you can only kind of guesstimate on that stuff, but he was a freaking stud, to say the least. But hopefully he comes back tonight, and hopefully he comes out a little bit earlier tonight, and we get a crack at him. But I actually set up a mock scrape probably like 40 yards away from where I'm at right now. This was like 2 or 3 days ago, and that big buck has hit it, and I've had a couple littler bucks hit it as well. But there's actually another scrape, probably like 15 yards closer to me away from the mock scrape that I set up, that the deer put up, like that had been in the last 2 days. So fingers crossed we get some bucks coming working them scrapes tonight during shooting hours, and we can freaking send an arrow through them. But I'm feeling good. So like I said yesterday, the deer typically start to move a little bit closer to 7, and right now it's about 6:16. So realistically, it's going to be like the next 40 minutes that we're going to start seeing deer. And who knows, we might have a night like last night where we see one deer, but it's the deer, and hopefully it is within legal hours. Like, when I say within legal hours, I mean to where I can actually shoot it, because last night it was within legal hours, but not where I could actually shoot. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so I just glassed the doe over here in this thick stuff, so we at least didn't get skunked. I'm happy about that. But hopefully that big boy makes his way out to the field. We got a half hour left as of right now, so fingers crossed. I just saw him. He's still in that field. Let's see if I can get some footage of him. gosh, guys, holy crap. I gotta call Amanda. Dude, 62 yards. Dude, I have 3 minutes left of flight. I shot him at 7:24. I think it hit him pretty good. He was freaking buckling hard going out of the field. But I'm about to go look at blood, dude. I think I freaking smoked him. I'm about to go look for blood. I think I freaking smoked him. Let's go. Alright, I love you. Love you, bye. Alrighty guys, so here he is. This big 10-pointer. He's the same one that we had come through last night. Hey Jax, get out of here, bud. But anyways, like, this was such a God thing. I was praying that he would come back tonight because I bumped him out of there last night. And sure enough, he did. He came back a little bit earlier, just like we needed him to as well. I shot him with 4 minutes left to light. And actually, I think he was a little bit further than what I ranged him at. I ranged him at 62. He dropped a ton whenever I shot him. And my arrow was going low, so I think he was closer to 64, but he dropped right in, and it just pinwheeled him, heart punched him, and he literally did not go probably 60 yards. Then I found him. So here he is. He's a stud 10-pointer. Actually, technically he's an 11-pointer. I don't know if you want to get up close here, if you can see that cheater off his brow tine, but just an absolute tank of a buck. Definitely my biggest buck to date. But yeah, I'm juiced up. I can't believe it. I can't thank the Lord enough for this. One, the opportunity to hunt a buck like this, and then actually put my hands on him and get him on the ground. But it's just an absolute stud of a buck, and I couldn't be more happy with him. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys liked it, give it a big thumbs up, and check out some of my past videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.